especially for Gumayushi. Like, I think Talia, one of Showmaker's best. It's also.
Here we go. Let's watch some LCK. Are they going to go for the Fiora blind? I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it here. Maybe the Gnar? Do you just pick the Gnar into the Cassante? Yeah, you do. So you got blind pick here. Is it Zillion? Wow. The Zillion pick. Yeah, that's the double XP bot lane. That's crazy. I might have to adjust the screen on the bottom a little bit to get the timer correct. But yeah. Oh, I should move my mic a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Move the little... There we go. All right. Hopefully the timer is in the correct spot. We'll find out here in a second. So looking at these drafts, the Gnar definitely is going to have push topside. Mid lane, I don't know. I still think Showmake. No, the Corki is going to have push. Where's our timer? Oh, I'm exactly on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Bot side, it might be a little bit difficult for the Neela, although they have double range, so they might be okay. But Ziggs, if he does well, he can poke him out. So hard to say. They might lane swap it here. We'll have to see what they want to go for here. Are they just going to invade? Late invade here onto the blue? Might be the play here. They're going to have to give it up, I think, just because they stacked 3. I might actually... Yeah, are they going? They are going for the lane swap. So they've got Neela up there. Cassante's just going to soak experience, give all the CS to the Neela. But the nice thing is, because the Neela shares XP, I think he might be... Is he too far away to share it, though? They're trying to give the Neela the solo XP? Oh, Showmaker missed one there. They've got Keria there helping to push the lane, but Faker is going to be down XP a little bit. Aiming down here, sharing. DK gets the push better because of the plating on the bot side being better. Unless they patch that out. I heard someone say that they patch it out, but I don't think that's the case. Okay, aiming is going to get that. Nice, nice. So they get the push from their plate here. That's going to zone Keria off entirely. They're zoning dot side as well. Level 3 for Keria, for Guma and Zeus. That's because they've cleared this wave out. Kingan's going to transform and teleport topside, catch that wave, which is the correct play. And here comes Zeus to do the same deal. Oh, wait, no, that's Guma teleporting down. Interesting. So that's basically just to help Guma usually get to level 3, level 4. And now we're back to normal, and Neela gets to avoid the first couple levels of being way behind just because of the range gap and having no dash. The problem with Neela here is that her W is kind of useless here. Moham is here. Guma is going to get caught up. Oh, the bomb. Oh, nice knockback. That's going to force the flash. Well played. And exhaust from Karya as well. No TP, and he's at half health. No mana left for Karya either. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Good rotation there from Moham and Lucid. Bomb is gonna miss from Karya. He's on no mana now. But the XP lead does help. But you can see the problem here is they just have so much zoning gap, you know? Just because of all the range. Oh, it reduces magic damage. I forgot about that. Oop, sorry. Yeah, I'll have to see if aiming can play Ziggs well here. Is going to get flashed away. So Lucid is being very proactive on the map right now, piloting the Vi quite nicely, even though she isn't even level 6 yet. So, you know, well played, well played. I'm going to actually move my microphone right front and center. Maybe that'll give it slightly better audio quality. Okay, so T1 is going to take Grubs here. Are they going to contest it? Lucid is here for the contest. So that's going to be 2. Here's King, and oh, that's a nice knockback with the ultimate. Lucid's coming over the wall. Flash away from... Oh, no, Lucid's going to catch it. He's going to get the third auto attack. Yep, there we go. First blood over to Lucid. And that is Guma in trouble there as well. Second one to Showmaker. Well played, well played. So that's a really big boom there for DK. Going to be taking a nice little gold lead. I think they got the third grub there as well, but Kingan jumped in, timed that ult perfectly. Owner basically has to flash away. Lucid with the flash follow-up. He has, yeah, just the slow, so it's going to be fine. The knockback there onto Guma as well from Showmaker is exactly where you want it to be. Whoops. Oh, I'm way behind. I got to jump back forward. There we are. I just realized I'm way behind. Okay, now I'm back at the right time. Okay. Kingan is fighting quite well here topside. Lucid is not going to look for it. Okay, yeah, because Zeus has ult. Kingen does not have the transform. Just left it. Not worth going for. Faker does have a bit of a CS lead bot side, but I mean mid lane, but Showmaker does have the kill, so I think he's still going to be up on gold a little bit. Not sure. It is a 800 gold lead, 1k gold lead, so it does make about right sense for the 2 kills, and then the CS discrepancies evening out a little bit. So it is going to be about right. So at this point, though, the problem for DK is they've gotten the kills, but they don't have any neutral objectives yet besides... They didn't even get the one... oh, they did get the one Void Grip, so they can still 3 Void Grips the next one and get 4 to get the stacks, but T1 are probably going to contest it, use the Smite to just secure one of them. Yeah, that tower is getting low. DK is going to be able to get out of this lane probably by about 13 minutes, unless Zeus can really stall this. Lucid gonna miss. I don't know about going for this one. Okay, the CC chain. Nice. Well played. Moham is going to die, though. That does suck. So aiming will be able to chunk it here as soon as he gets the bomb back up. And Owner, though, is going to be able to get these, so... Not ideal, but they do have a 2k gold lead, largely because of that tower. So aiming is out of there at 11 minutes. That's pretty quick. He's going to be just fine, just jumping out of there. Tower is going to drop. Kingen might have to run here. Okay, does have to flash. Yep, the ult from Guma. Kingen can fight this. Up, here's the Owner ult. Yeah, Maokai has to ult just to keep the Neela alive. Now, Neela does scale really well into the late game. The problem is it's going to be hard for Neela just because of... They have so much, like, anti-Neela in this comp. The Leona, the Ziggs, the Talia flick away. She can't do anything about the Vi. She can't do anything about Gnar just jumping in and ulting either. So the double TP swap is kind of a banger. Oh. Mistimed the flick a little bit. Yep, gonna miss that one there as well. Now Ziggs is gonna sit mid lane. Moham's coming up here. Are they going to just re-dive here? Zeus is in trouble. There's 2 there. Owner is here as well, though. Are they just diving it again? Okay, there's the ult. Yep, there's another one. Moham has got... Oh, Moham took it this time. That's unfortunate. Okay, Kingen is going to land the flick back. Let's see if Showmaker cannot. Okay, Owner has to flash. Boy, this is a really aggressive game here. Very aggressive from DK. So they get the bot tower. They're going to be able to keep pushing here as well. Lucid is here. Aiming's going to clear out the wave. Do they actually get this tower? They do. And now Guma's going to be pretty strong. They have Prio bot side as well. Dragon in 130. They'll be able to get all the vision they want down there. They'll be able to put down all the wards they can. You can already see them there. Guma's going to steal some camps as well. Yeah, that chain CC is crazy. There's just nothing you can do about that there. I don't know why Moham didn't flash out. It sucks that the W second proc took it there, but is what it is. It's still a 1k gold lead for DK. Dragon spawning in 45. DK is prioring top side, though, so maybe they want to go for Herald and just keep pushing for the gold and forget the first 2. That is always a play. I think, yeah, DK is just going to play for... I think they just go for the Herald and let T1 get second drag, and then just hope that you can be far enough ahead that you can contest the next couple drags and even it out. Although T1's here to contest. Okay, they got him. The Q is going to land. Here's the ult. The flick. Oh, the Zillion ult is good, though. It's true. Owner is going to be pretty low. Oh, they're going to just ult the Corki. Oh, Faker's really low. Showmaker's going to flash away. Faker is really low here. Let's see if they can get him. Oh, that's a big. They are all super low here. Here comes Talia. This is going to be big here if they can get it. Oh, the flick is beautiful. Oh, double kill for Showmaker. This is a huge lead for TK. They can take everything now. They can take the red buff. They can take Herald. They can go down and take Dragon as well. Everything's there. It's whatever they want. I think they're going to go Herald here. No, Ziggs is going to get mid lane tower as well. This is going to blow up from a 800 gold lead to a 4k gold lead. Just off of that one fight. That was very well played. That was clean. Do we get a replay? Because I want to watch Kingen. Yeah, where does Kingen come from? So Kingen's bot side clearing the wave. Ult onto... Yep, and here comes... Carrier comes and just ults it. Kingen's still bot side. Where does he teleport to? Oh, he teleports mid lane. Interesting. And he just runs in and just pinches Faker, jumps over the wall. So that's how he got there. Throws the Q over the wall for the chunk. That was very nice. Oh, but T1 did take the dragon, though, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, you've got a 4k gold lead now. So you don't really care. Because at this point, you can, as long as you don't, like, throw really hard, you don't really care about this 2 Drake lead. You've got the Herald to snowball it even farther now as well. Who's picked it up? Lucid has it. So you can push down yet another tower. Just all you really have to do is hop in this the Rift Herald on any pushing wave. Just ram into it, and then Ziggs can finish it off with the bomb. So you've guaranteed another tower. From 100 to 0, I think, probably. Moham's sneaking around, being real sneaky. Lucid's sneaking there as well. They're just safeguarding for this Talia push. Clear the wave. Carry doesn't do any damage right now. I don't think he ever will. He's going pure support. Yeah. Yeah, they do feel very far ahead. I don't know. Yeah, aiming's very far ahead. Whew. Neela has done a lot of damage to towers, but that's just what Neela does. Yeah, he's going pure utility on the Zillion. I don't really like it. I think if you want to go pure utility, there's better support champions you could take that do better. Yeah, here's the Herald. Ziggs can come over whenever he wants. No, it's not going to be quite there. If you had someone in it, does more damage. He could have maybe gotten it if he had hopped in. But that's okay. Faker's going to try to steal the blue buff. But Mohan's coming over to say no to that one. Showmaker has also pushed the wave, so Faker can't be overextended. No prio on that side. Aiming, picking up red buff. Nice wave clear out of aiming. Starting to really do the damage. He's going for some magic penetration early to help deal with that tankiness of Cassante and the Maokai. Got a lot of CDR there to keep throwing those rocks out again and again. And he's very tanky. Lots of extra health on Cosmic. Big shield from Seraphs. Gnar has Prio on the side wave. Corki and Talia are basically even. Ziggs has Prio on the wave. Gnar has Prio on the wave. So T1 is DK has the lead advantage 2-1 in waves. Showmaker is intentionally seeding it back so that they can have, because they're playing for bot side. Nice little chunk of damage. Nice catch onto Faker there. Little flick. Mid laners are farming quite nicely. Same with aiming. Goodbye ward. Zeus getting 1, 2, 3. Nice little chunky chunk. 2, 3. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting matchup. Interesting interaction there between Kingen and Zeus. Kingen smiling about it. But yeah, free dragon for DK. It's exactly what they wanted. Give the first 2 to get some gold onto your team and play around that. Get a good team fight as well there around the Herald earlier. Aiming is going to now chunk this tower down. There it goes. Yeah, aiming's quite ahead in gold. Aiming's on 3 items now. Has the Crypto Bloom. Very strong for team fights. If they get a single kill, they regen a ton of health. I think that one item, if it hits all of his allies, it regens as much as carry ult. I'm not sure what Lucid is looking for. Probably looking to maybe steal some camps. Nothing's there, though. Yeah, at this point, I think DK is just kind of hanging out. They've got a 5k gold lead. They don't need to push it too much either, just because they have so much scaling. Ziggs does so much damage in fights as they go on. Talia as well. I think if it goes super late, they're in trouble if it hits 6 items, but they don't have to really worry too much about that. They're just kind of playing, waiting for next objective to fight around, because this is LCK. They don't really fight around nothing. So Yeah, the lack of Leandries is kind of odd. Are they just starting it though? King is hitting the Baron. Are they're just straight up starting Baron here? Oh, the flick is nice catch though. Owner, the ult is gonna miss, but a nice chunk of damage. You don't lose anything besides Leona ult, and you burn the Maokai ult, so that's pretty. I mean, the Maokai flash, so that's pretty big. Now D plus can probably just take this. No contest. Owner's nowhere to be seen. Are they going to try to contest this? Owner's on his way. Yeah, he's not going to be in time. Zeus is on his way in. Owner's flying in, but Gnar, there's the big Ziggs ult. Yep, Baron is gone. Let's see if they can do anything about this with the fight, though. They're going to pull out Lucid. Zeus has to leave, though. Owner's really low. Guma really low. Let's see if they can chase. Moham's looking for it. The Q from Ziggs is a little bit of chunk there. Lucid does still have ult. Wants to avoid the Zillion bomb. Here comes the Talia ult. Oh. They are going to take this tower here with Baron. And Aiming's going to save the bomb for the second tower here on this push. And T1 really can't contest. There's the bomb. Boom. Here's a TP flank from, is this Guma? It is Guma. Double TP. Guma and Zeus. Let's see if he can get in. He's trying. Nope. No good. So double waste of TP for nothing. Big bomb onto Owner. Not a lot of damage, though. But that's going to mean they can't contest second Drake either. Yeah, Lucid held his ult. That's a lot of patience. Well played. So that's Baron and second Drake here over to DK. 8,000 gold lead at this point. Faker's in trouble here. The Zillion bomb is pretty big. They keep hyping up about these builds. I don't think it really matters. It doesn't matter at all. That's his first inhibitor down. Yeah, DK is playing really well. Owner's going to try to throw out this ult here just to see if they can maybe look for a catch. King is just going to tank it and jump back out, though. Moham is going to get pulled back. Leona's going to miss the Q. And now DK can just sit back, chill, and get the second inhib probably. I don't think there's not much T1 can do about it. And now you just leave, catch wave bot side, spend your money. Big Baron play, yeah. Big bomb there, boom, boom. But a nice Baron. You secure multiple towers, 2 inhibs, second drag for yourself. Very nice, very nice. Now DK just kind of chills in top side. Maybe you even group as 5. There's nothing bot side to contest for another 3 minutes, so you don't need to worry too much about it. Just let the waves push a little bit. You have the super minions, they'll push naturally. And off you go to top side. And now, you can just play the game. You can push in waves. and then group and topside. See, Showmaker's going to be over there pushing it in. They're already pinging for it because T1 have to catch the bot wave, double stacked super minion. And this should be a free tower here. Although they did misplay the tower, the wave timings. Mid wave is here though, so they still should be fine. Owner and Faker are on their way to help to try to clear it. But yep, that's gonna be it cleared. Bam, another tower gone, and it's closing in on a 10k gold lead now. T1 do get a fair amount of extra gold just because of the supers, but red buff is available. I think DK could probably stick around and take it, but they're not going to risk it for a red buff. They have their own red buff as well to grab. Baron is up in a minute, so they want to set up vision for that, not prioritize taking away a red buff. Aiming's dealt some crazy amount of damage this game. Finished Seraphs. And now what's he building? Is he building a death cap? Showmaker's building towards Zonias. Maybe Aiming's going Zonias as well, just in the off chance that Guma gets on top of them. Although he went needlessly large rod, so maybe he feels fine. That's a Showmaker's gonna run. Owner flashed into Narnia. Lucid might be in a bit of trouble here. King in. Does not have any rage yet. Just going to start throwing these auto attacks out. Push them in. Chunky little Q there onto Faker for aiming. Third Dragon is up here as well, but Lucid doesn't care. He just wants to go for Baron. And there's not much that T1 can do about this. Maybe you can go for all or nothing steal, but as long as DK set it up correctly, they should be okay. Moham's looking. The bomb is going to hit nobody. Kingan's just looking for the 1v1. Someone's TPing behind. This is Zeus. So he's going to try to ult Lucid out of there. Really late smite there from Lucid, but they knew Owner didn't have flash. Kingan? Yeah, nothing Kingan can do. So they lose one. Are they going to try to catch Guma Yusa here? Yeah, he's in trouble. Gets pulled in. The big flick by Showmaker. Carrier's here, though. Aiming's pushing for the end of the game. Lucid is going to ult up onto Cassante for some reason. Yeah, Aiming's going to end it here. There's nothing they can do. Can they stop Showmaker's TP? They cannot. And GG. That's funny. Game one. Game one to DK. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go, Aiming.
We'll take those. We'll take those. All right. I'll be back for game two. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. We're back. Game 2 about to begin. We're locking in. I should still be on the right time. I may be a couple seconds off from your stream. But as soon as we get into game, the timer will be right in the very bottom. Right here. So you'll be able to sync up. You will be able to sync so that my commentary is exactly where you need it to be. But for now, the game hasn't started. We're just in draft. We're about to start draft, rather. T1 chose blue side, obviously, because in LCK at least, blue side has almost always won. But I want to see how the draft pivots. Do they ban the Ziggs? I think Ziggs is at this point is pick ban. LeBlanc going to be taken away from Showmaker. Rumble taken away from Zeus. Smolder ban. Lilia taken away from Owner. Owner's also a good first pick. Now, T1 have to either ban or pick the Ziggs here. What are they going to ban away? Do they ban the Ziggs? They take it away. The Vi is going to be taken away. Okay. So they think the Vi is the problem. So now what do you ban here? Zero Nasus makes sense. You could just leave a Zero up to bait Faker into taking it. That would not be a bad play. If you really think the Ziggs for aiming is better than Faker's Azir. Might be the play. They're going to ban Jhin. Yep, so that's what they're going to do. They want to give Faker Azir. I made ramen, guys. Are they going to just take the Ziggs anyways? They do. Okay. If they can just max dive. There's no Vi, though. Maokai is good. Do you just take the Kaisa, like they're saying? Aiming is good on it. Because this is not Team Liquid, so the Ziggs is going to be going to 80 carry. So it's going to be Gumayushi. Are they just going to pick the Nasus for Shellmaker? There we go. We've got Cinema. Nasus luck. Bless up. Sejuani going to be the pick. I would not be surprised if it's Seju's here. The problem, though, is you're very AP heavy now. Has Faker been practicing Garen? Is this going to be a Faker Garen angle? No, he's just going to take Corki. Seraphine. It's interesting. Are they just going to counterpick Mage into Mage? No, they're going to take the Ezreal. Okay. They want to match the poke of Faker, and they only have one lockdown with the Sejuani. So Ezreal is going to be really good against that. Now, what do you ban? What do you ban here? Do you ban the Leona? I mean, you don't have to. I think T1 will have to ban the Leona. Because Ezreal Leona is pretty solid. Although you still have to worry about the Ezreal, like Ezreal with an Enchanter, like a Seraphine, or something like that. Kennen going to be taken away right away. There is no more AD, though, that they need to worry about because they have Faker. So now Zeus can pick whatever he wants. He doesn't need to pick something AD at this point. Yep, Leona is going to be taken away. Don't want to give that to them. What's the other one they get rid of? Do they get rid of... What else do you want to get rid of? Is there a support you're worried about? Yeah, Rakan wouldn't be bad. Yeah, Rel is a good ban for T1. Are they just not going to ban? They just don't ban. They don't care. That's too funny. Renekton and taken away. Nasus could flex. They could flex the Ezreal mid as well. Take support. And then you could still pick an AD carry at the end. You could still pick the Kai'Sa. I don't know about this one. I don't really know. It's going to be the Alistar. Is it this Zeri top lane? Zeri top lane would be a banger. Is he doing the Vayne? Camille is very good here against Ezreal. Do they counter it out with the Zillion? Yasuo would be interesting as well. Are they going to throw the Nasus top lane for Kingen then? Is that the play? Do you throw Nasus to Kingen? Gangplank. It's going to be Kingen's Gangplank. Kingen on Gangplank. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know if I like this comp from DK. T1's is way more easy to execute. But T1 hasn't been playing very well. So maybe DK can still pull it out. I don't know. All right, jumping into game here. And we'll have the timer up for you. Very good permafrost synergy. I can spit it out. Spit it out. Casters think we're going 1-1. I think T1 has a better draft, but DK is playing very well on the day. So we'll have to see. And there's always the Nasus problem from Showmaker. So it's Showmaker mid. Is he going a more AP build? Because he took Eri? He's going to completely whiff it there. That's okay. Yeah, if you're kinging, you need to really play smart here. If you fall behind, you're cooked. Come on, Showmaker, you can't be doing that, man. Baker starting E just to match a little bit of wave clear. Gonna catch that one. DK's looking really aggressive here. Even though they don't have push. But they do have better poke at level 1. They're going to be pretty... No, T1's going to get level 2 first. But it's going to be close. Aiming's going to get knocked away. Moham might look for a Q here. It's going to land. Doesn't do much of anything with it, though. This is true. They've got the Hex Tech bot line. Striker Ezreal is definitely a decision, though. I strongly disagree with. The Renekton back animation is goated. Absolutely goated. Showmaker's doing all right so far. Throw on one more E. Get the last 2 minions here. Bam. And now he's going to reset. Walk back, reset, pick up a tier. And then he's scaling. Top lane's not going well for Kingen so far, but the wave is crashing. He'll be able to pick it up. Showmaker cancel his back. Wants to get a bit more gold here. I think he wants to get a few more Q stacks. Lucid's coming in to try to stop a back. Not going to stop him. Really close. Almost had it. Yeah, Kingan's doing quite nice. All things considered. Moham. Oh, it does land. Faker to throw down the lamest little Q I've ever seen. Didn't even pick up a tier. I guess he thinks he doesn't need it. That's okay. Okay, we're locking in now. Keria is here to match the gank. Top side is still going just fine. You're not too worried about this as Gangplank. Moham's here to help. I wonder who's going to get Dragon Prio. It's hard to say. Giving a lot of help to Showmaker here, which is probably a good smart play, especially because Keria has to stick around as well. It's level 6 for Showmaker. T1 starting drag. They are going to take the first dragon. It's the same story as last game. DK's going over to take grubs. Or they're just content to let T1 take the first dragon or two because they want to play for gold. Two going over to Lucid. He's going to grab the third one here as well, I think. Is he not? What's he doing? There he goes. He grabbed the third one. Now he might look for a flank onto Zeus. Nope, he's not going to just yet. Kingan's only down 4 CS, which is pretty good for him. Ooh, close, close, close. That was really close. Okay, Showmaker's picked up the Sheen. Gangplank has the Sheen as well. So now Kingan gets to push in a lot more aggressively because he has all that extra damage. Camille has Sheen as well. So it is kind of matched out. But see, that's a lot more of a respectable chunk there from Kingan. Ooh, a nice Q as well. Owner's here. Kingan's going to know. He's going to throw the ult on himself. Wait. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Zeus almost into that one. But Kingan got it. I don't think he's too upset about it, though. He did get to push the wave in, so he just gets it back here. He hadn't just spent. He had not just burned teleport either, so not the end of the world. You're right there. You need to back off. That was really close. If Sejuani didn't have 6, Zeus would have died. Yeah, Camille got the first blood, so that's not good for DK. Carry is back here to mess with Showmaker. Showmaker on 120 stacks at 9 minutes is respectable, but not great. Showmaker going to get ulted by Camille. Ult going to come down from Showmaker. And he's just dead. Zeus getting another one. That's not good. Lucid's looking for a bit of a camp invade. On the opposite side, T1 owner has already reset though. Carry and Guma are kind of looking over as well. But Moham's here first, so they will be able to take some KFC. But that's about it. It's not insurmountable, it's only 800 gold. But that does make it a bit complicated for DK. Not the best timing to be going for that. Top lane doesn't have vision. You don't know where the jungler is either. So not a good time to be looking for that. Kingan's still fine though. He just can't play quite so aggressively. He just sits back and barrel stack. Yeah, but now, because they have a bit of a top lead, T1 can go for grubs, and there's nothing DK can do about it. Just gotta let Showmaker stack. King has gotten his first upgrade, it seems. Showmaker needs to be careful here. Okay, he does get away. Next dragon is up here. No bot side, so this is going to be given over to T1 as well. TP coming out from Ezreal. They might try to contest this. Nasus has push, and he's going to be able to come in now. But I think it's already too late. Is Lucid going to even look for it? No, they're going to ult it. It is going to catch the Alistar, but he's just going to ult it. So he's fine. Kingan's in a bit of trouble here. Top lane is starting to become a problem. Camille has Triforce, Gangplank does not, so it's completed item against none. Need to be careful. Top side. Kingan just needs to play as safely as possible. Triforce completed for Showmaker, which is a nice spike. Zaya's thrown out a nice little bit of poke. Yeah, he's basically the entire gold deficit. But because it's a Gangplank, he will be able to catch it up a little bit. Just because of his passive, you know? So. We'll see if DK can do anything about it. Q does land. Lucid's here. He's not going to do anything with the rotating Showmaker bot side. Corki going to go down there as well. And Aiming is going to start the clear mid-wave story with Gumayusi, who still has push. Until Ezreal gets more CDR, the Ziggs will always just have Prio in the lane, whatever lane he's in. Okay, Kingan finally got Triforce, so that's a nice little buff for him. He's going to be a lot stronger in the lane now. Surprisingly, he hasn't fallen very far behind. Lucid's getting chunked out here by Guma. Are they going to go for this? Okay, they are ulting it. Aiming's going to ult it as well. Carry going to get chunked down. Zay is a huge amount of damage. Lucid's just dead. Goodbye. Showmaker, Gangplank did pick up one, and Carry's going to get pretty low here as well. Is Carry going to get another? Showmaker picked one up. Oh, Carry had to flash away from that because that barrel chain was really nice from Kingan. So that's a one fight for DK. They even the gold up a bit. 1,400 down to 1,000. So they're winning fights here. Zeus went and got the kill and then died and gave over the kill back to Showmaker. No, Kingan got Guma, yeah. So Kingan gets Gumayusi. Showmaker picked up a nice little buff of gold here as well. Yeah, so keep an eye on this here. Keep an eye. Zeus comes over the top onto Zeus and flashes it. But then Showmaker just puts the wither on him and just walks him down. Aiming turns as well, lands the WE combo. And Showmaker goes and kills him. It's just over. Carry had to flash away from that third barrel. Or else the slow would have done him in probably as well. Yeah, that was not good for T1. Not good at all. Showmaker's doing some damage now. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Dragon spawning in 15 seconds. DK have Prio on it at the moment. They're in the river. Showmaker has pushed bot side. Camille has pushed top, but they both have TP, so it doesn't matter. Maybe you lose a couple minions. Kingen does, but that's about it. So he doesn't care. Here we go. Drag 3. This is really big for T1 and DK. Yeah, DK has to rotate back over. Is Kingen just going to start walking? No, he's not. So they're just playing the mid-wave bounce back and forth game. Yeah, they're just playing the hover game because this dragon is so important for both of them. Is Owner running topside? Are they just going to take it here? T1's giving up dragon? Yeah, they're playing for top tower, I guess. Yep, he knows. Gumayushi's gone as well. Showmaker's chunking out Faker. Moham's here. But Carrier's here as well. Are they TPing bot side? Yeah, this might be bad for DK. This is really bad for DK here. Zeus going in. Showmaker's going to get ulted by Zeus. By Guma. Moham is gone as well. Did they take the dragon? They did not. So Carrier is not dead still. Kingen's going to get away. Nope, it's going to land onto Kingen. Goodbye. Sapling got him. Faker's getting picked up. Kingen, can you get in range? The slow is going to land. Oh no, he hit the Q. Zeus is going back in. Is this going to be a misplay? Do they get it? Does Kingen get them both? Does he get them both? Q it? He does Q and he lands it. Oh, that was big for Kingen. Lucis has no health though. Owner can go in. Owner's going to Q forward. Ezreal taking the mid lane tower. 700 gold difference now. Ult in the lane as well. He's going to push in another wave here. Look at Lucid in the box just shaking his hand. It's absolute cinema. Am I having internet issues? No, I'm not. I think I'm fine. Okay, so they still get the dragon. That was almost really bad for DK. That was almost really bad for DK. It was looking so good for them. Kingen managed to survive. Gumayushi going to get auto-queued by Kingen. So that's one kill for Kingen. And he gets... Oh, the nice knockback from Carrier, though, was really clean. And then the sapling goes and picks him up. Replay. Lucid's picked up. Lucid's caught. CC'd up. And Gumayushi's going to land the Q. Mega Inferno Bomb. So that's a free kill over to T1. It's only a 400 gold difference, though. Largely because of aiming. Picking up all that gold on that tower mid lane. Is my stream quality bad? I'm getting notified. Wait, no, we're back to good. Never mind. We're okay. Owner on 2 items now. They're going to dive him. Owner's going to go over the wall. Aiming's here as well. Is he going to E over the wall? No, he's not. He does. Doesn't matter, though. Faker's going to push in top side. Lucid is here, though. Is he going to just jump on him? Lucid... Oh, there's movement speed from the brush. Oh, Esther, aiming's here! Aiming! Woo! Oh boy, Showmaker. Does he have ult? He does not. He's just dead. Susan has 3 deaths now. Aiming. Okay, tower is going to go down. It's a 1,500 gold lead back to T1. Two kills and a mid lane tower. Very chaotic gameplay here. They see him. They know. They know. Oh boy, here we go. They're all here though. Gangplank ult is big. Ezreal ult is big as well, but that's one down. Aiming gonna have to kite away. Can he get out of this? Aiming. Yeah, he's dead. That's double kill to Camille. Camille has 8 kills. Absolutely ridiculous. You can't be going for that when you don't have vision. You know the dragon's up in 30 as well. Yeah, they can go for Baron here. I'm gonna get some water really quick. Let's see if Lucid can steal. He missed it. He's in. Does he get it? He steals it. Okay, Showmaker now. Can they clean it up? Second Q. Zeus is out. Showmaker's queuing it to death. Showmaker, another Q. He's going to get stunned. No good, though. Kingan's in. Can he do anything? Q over the wall. He's got one. Zeus is in. Oh, the hook from Moham is huge. Kingan, another one. Moham is so clean with it. I'll cheers you to that one. Baker's going to have to get out of there barely, but that's a huge steal from Lucid. Is T1 just Dignitas? The Gangplank ult is nice, but it doesn't do enough damage yet. But look at this steal. So Owner goes for the Q and he misses it. He whiffed it. And he's got vision. So he just jumps in and says, 2,300 health. I like those odds. Smites early. Can't be doing that. Showmaker almost got Zeus too. He was 100 stacks off. But look at this Kingan. Look at this. Look at Zeus come over the wall. Watch Moham Q this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, Zeus is in trouble. Lucid ulted. Here comes Nature's Grab. Does it land? It does land. But he's far enough away. Yeah, T1 can move in here. Nasa's coming back in. He's picked up his second item. Actually, I think he already had it. Ezreal throwing the ult to the bush. It lands on nobody. Zeus is hiding in the back. Oh, that's a big knockup from Keria, but aiming is free hitting on the back. Lucid's low health. Showmaker's going in with ult. Zeus might have inted here, though. Is Lucid going to get out? Close fight there. Close fight. Big triple knockup from Keria, though. Very big. That was really big. What did he do? How did he even get in? So he ults. And he just goes... Oh, he goes in, then flash Qs. Big. Very big. Very big. And then there's nothing Lucid can do. He can't get in. He's too low health. Owner smited early again. By the way. Went down to 8 health. But it's a very close game. Very close game. 900, 800 gold difference. Gold graph is looking ridiculous. This is still anyone's game. Even though they have a 9-kill Camille. It's anyone's game. We've got Triforces everywhere. Gumiyushi going for the third item, death cap. Nasus probably needs to get some MR here. He's going to stop. His carrier's back there. Nice chunk onto Guma. Moham goes in, does land it. That's going to be Faker dead. That's probably going to be Faker dead here. Is it? Yes, Faker gone. Showmaker and Aiming got it. Now Lucid's going to come through. Guma Yushi's in trouble. Here's the Nature's Grasp. It's still going to land onto him. There's nothing he can do. He flashes. Oh, he did flash away. But there's nothing they can do here. Oh. Owner got away. Flash. Aiming's still going, though. Aiming's still playing. Lucid going to get the knockback onto Guma. And that's another kill for Aiming. Aiming's still going in. I like this guy in Ezreal. Woo! Oh, the Q! The Q! The Q! That's another tower. Are they going to go? Zeus is on the top side. Sorry, I'm in bot lane pushing in. He has a TP. Yeah, he's TPing into the base onto a random minion. Inhibitor's going to drop. Are they going to keep pushing here? Triple down. Faker's up now, though. This is really risky. Yeah, they have to back out here, though. They have to back out. Moham missed the Q onto Zeus. If Moham landed that Q onto Zeus, it's game over. Oh, they want to stop the back. Owner's in by himself, though. Owner's going to die. Big Zillion, though. Big Zillion. Gumayushi's behind, though. This is a Gumayushi flank. What on earth? King in. Oh, it's not going to land. Triple knockup from Keria. Zeus is going to get withered. Showmaker. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Moham's really low. Ziggs throws out more damage. The bomb is not going to land on Moham. Oh, big Q from Kingin. Kingin is going to drop here, though. Oh, boy. Here we go. Faker's going in melee. Triple kill for Camille. Aiming. Yeah, quadra kill. I think that might be game. No, they don't have waves, though. They don't have waves. Zeus is looking for Penta. He wants the Penta. Oh, he's going to get away here. I don't think they have a wave. No, they have 2 minions. They have 2 minions. They have a wave here. Let's see if Lucid can stall. What can Lucid do? Okay, Nautilus is here. Nothing they can do. That's game. That's game. Unfortunate. That was almost a win for DK. T1 can't be feeling good about that. Really close game. Really close game. If you're blue side, you're not feeling good about that, how close that was. Yeah, you don't feel good about that game. That was their... Yeah. DK threw that one with that overextension bot side. They should have just taken the inhib and dipped out immediately. So you can reset for Baron. All right, I'm going to take a break. We're going to come back for game 3. Don't go anywhere. We're back.
Definitely ban Ziggs.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that might be the adaptation.
DK took back blue side.
Shuriman bans.
Here we
once
go.
again. Azir Nasus Lilia. Should probably
It's
see
lock-in
his hands
time.
here. It was Rumble LeBlanc Smolder in game number 1.
I love it when they change the order, but they keep the bans the same. It's very funny.
Yeah. This is same order, same bans.
I think it has to be Ziggs. I think it has to be Ziggs here. I don't think you give it over
Does
again.
T1 ban the Ziggs?
Building.
No, they're going to ban the
I can
Vi,
build
so they're just going to take
without
Ziggs
both
again,
in terms of
probably.
The champion D plus
That's
definitely.
the first
not
I don't
great
pick
on it. Ban the
Ziggs.
Vi instead. I think not
Has to be
great,
the play.
but at least you don't have the Vi Ziggs combo, which is very limited counterplay. But I think D plus probably just still going to lock it in. We'll see. Maybe they think without the Vi, they're not as high priority on it, but
I think it's still the lock-in because I
Maokai.
don't know about taking the Maokai instead. Because
Just grab
I don't
Ziggs.
think Ona had a great game in game number 1. They are going to lock that one away.
yeah, I think if you took Ziggs and T1 took Maokai,
Yeah.
you're winning.
Yeah, and you were winning. It already happened.
You give Ona Maokai, and you're like, great, because, you know, Ona obviously, I feel like sometimes gets some fair criticism, but his Maokai was not it in game 1. So I think
Yeah, now T1 can take
can't
Ziggs,
give them
although
Ziggs
maybe-
and Maokai for sure, so we expect
Maybe
them to
DK
lose.
have something they want to pick against it now.
If D plus went into this, right, expecting, you know, you pick the Maokai knowing the Ziggs is going over, so what's the plan? Are you going to try and do something
Master Yi hover
like
is based.
we saw from the Hot Life Esports series against T1, where you have full dive, like playing around the Kai'Sa? Is that the angle? We'll have to see.
Well, this is the thing. I actually
Kindred.
think Maokai Kai'Sa is very, very strong, right? You put CC onto everyone.
There's
on
the Corki
screen,
again.
basically, by pressing your R
Lots of
button.
ult targets.
Yeah, you can definitely work your way around that one as Faker will lock in the Corki once again. A little bit of denial as well. We've seen Maokai Corki be
This is going to be
popular.
Zeri Kai'Sa.
Zeri would be a different way of doing it. Still very maneuverable.
You know,
LeBlanc
they're
is
looking at-
available.
looking at aiming with a camera, but I feel like the Zeri would have been for
Yeah.
Showmaker. They go for the LeBlanc. So LeBlanc's been left open. They're going to pick it. LeBlanc is a
Jhin.
very annoying champion for, I mean, both Ziggs and Corki, because you don't really have time to get your damage out. You know, you phosphorus bomb.
But the
you,
problem is, if Jhin ults, then
bomb, and she's already
Guma
pulled
can
back.
just
She's
ult it
unloaded
back.
combo.
Yeah.
She's
He's
down
going to go Sejuani here.
There's a lot of delayed damage in Ziggs' kit just in general.
Is that the
And
move?
So if you just unload,
You
then
just go Sejuani here? You do.
Yeah, and Jhin, you know, Jhin Maokai, pretty powerful combo. Where
Is it
you
gonna be
open up
Maokai
the
support
Maokai,
then?
the LeBlanc can do work to get them low, the Jhin can ult from a distance. And I think the Sejuani makes sense because you need someone to block.
Yeah.
I think blocking the Maokai, blocking the Jhin ult shots, you need someone tanky enough to do that. Now, Lee Sin ban comes through because T1, consider the fact it could be a flex Maokai to support, and it could be Lee Sin LeBlanc. They respect that.
Lee Sin LeBlanc would be
I mean,
huge, so they're going to ban
I
it
think
away.
it's
Yeah.
justified against Lucent Showmaker to respect that combo. We do see the Camille ban coming through to deny that from Zeus. I think it makes a lot of sense. He had a fantastic game, obviously, previously with that setup.
Yep. A lot of pressure now on Moham to actually ban something. That's, I think, one of the most important.
Well, Moham
things
into the
is
ban
to
here
see
again.
whether
No, he's
the
not.
ban
He's going to get rid
game
of...
has been upgraded.
No, sorry, that's owner's ban. Let's see if he can get it.
You kind of messed
Oh,
us up
about
last
25
time.
seconds on the clock, Moham.
He's looking away for the
Pressure's on
monitor.
Moham.
He's back at the monitor. It's fine.
You can't be
Fine.
deliberating at a time like this.
He's looking away. He needs confirmation. Can he do it? It would be
He's
a
typing.
step up from last game.
It's getting so stressful. Oh, we are ticking down. We don't actually have the timer, but look at that green bar. It is disappearing. Moham, please. Oh, God.
Okay, Vayne is banned away.
Okay, he's going to
Taking away Zeus's R5
There
Vayne.
it is.
He clutched it.
He
came
did.
through. You know what? That shows learning and that shows growth.
Character development.
Character
right
development
there.
for
Here
sure.
in my LCK. You love to see it.
It doesn't mean we're going to get the Leona in the bot lane. And with both a Lee Sin and a Nocturne ban, T1 are suspect of this Maokai. Maokai LeBlanc, not the most inspiring mid-jungle duo, and I think that's a big reason why they're so untrusting.
You're going to take the Leona.
Leona and Sejuani, a lot of CC from the
Maokai should be fine against
A
Leona.
bit more single target. I mean,
So let's see if
obviously
this is
you can AoE with Leona's
Maokai
ult,
jungle
it's not-
or if it's
it's not like
Maokai
a
support.
And speaking of,
I like the idea here.
Is, do you want to
Do they go
flex-
Braum?
I mean, keep the Maokai in the jungle and pick something for Moham. Jhin Braum does not fill me with joy
No.
at all.
No,
I
please.
also-
Please do.
Rel.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go.
Yes.
Rel for Moham.
Moham's really adjusted
Moham's Rel.
throughout Game 3.
He was just, you know, he's just toying with us. But like Braum and Ziggs, not the play, but the Rel, we've seen Moham be fantastic on this. You have great engage. You had a
Very
setup.
big. Is it going to be blind Jace top
Following
for
up with
Kingen?
engages,
Is it King and
Jace
Jace?
could be the pick for D+.
That's a lot
Give
of
me
hope.
King and Jace.
Oh yeah.
Kennen, don't do it. Don't do it.
Kennen
Go
God,
Jace. Go
I'm really-
Jace.
I'm not a fan of the Kennen here. We've seen Kennen struggle a lot, but triple AP topside.
Is it? Ooh, it's
Oh, it's Aatrox.
it's King and Aatrox.
I mean, it's King and Aatrox. You know, I can't really fault him too much for picking it. It's AD, which is better than the Kennen.
Yep.
But you're also a comp where the clear goal for D+ is to kind of go forwards, poke people out, follow up with the ult. I feel like the Aatrox is sometimes better served when comps are diving into it.
He just picks Yone into it.
Yone.
All back.
Fair enough.
Remember,
Yeah.
2022 Worlds, Yone had to be banned against Zeus because he was picking it into King and Aatrox and doing some work. So
I seem to remember
Here we
there
go.
was a certain the shy guy on the top side of the map as well. That
shy guy, why was he shy?
well, I don't know. You'll have to ask him. Of course, you were the LPL commentator when he was playing. That was a little
He
bit
doesn't
after
play
my
like a
time.
shy guy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no, I think that's definitely true. But this is a top lane matchup that shouldn't go very well for the Aatrox. We'll see whether Kingen can pull out some of that Worlds 2022 before Zeus pulls out the Worlds 2023.
Oh yeah.
To show him right back. This is a lot of fun. Some blasts from the past, but we'll see how far back we end up going when looking at that top lane.
Yeah, I think honestly overall
This is
T1
definitely
has
a
the edge
fun
on this
top lane
draft,
matchup.
Not just because they pick Ziggs, but the top lane matchup
Very
is good.
fun.
The only concern really I feel like, because in the 5v5s I think they're really set up for success. Strong skirmish top side, they want a Ziggs grid pairing. The only thing is that LeBlanc. If we see a situation where, you know, like the Rel gets to interrupt
All right,
mid,
here we go.
where the
Can
Maokai
Showmaker
comes
carry
in,
on
if
LeBlanc?
Showmaker gets fed, the whole game could just fall out of control. And again, Moham on this Rel is
It's a tough matchup for Corki.
So
Yeah.
it's a lot of strength, a lot of pocket
Especially at
picks
level
for
6.
D+. Three players on their best
There's-
champions, honestly, it feels like. And T1 with a strong
Showmaker can
comp
just
answer.
double
It's whether
distortion.
D+ can keep them at arm's length.
And there's
It's going to
nothing
be the
Faker can really
question
do about
here.
it.
See whether it works as we jump into the rift for game number 3.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
All right, T1 fans, extraordinarily loud. We are on their side of Lore Park here today, and therefore that means that we need to make sure our headsets are well and truly glued to our heads. Otherwise, we may get some sort of ear malfunction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Showmaker just going to wander past. Keria also doing the same thing.
Very stressful level 1
This is
here.
one of the nice things about
They have
playing
LeBlanc
LeBlanc
Sejuani.
is that you just so little threat to level 1s. So hard to actually catch the LeBlanc. Is a no flash LeBlanc though with that ignite, which we have seen before. From
TP
Showmaker,
ignite
so go for that
on
pressure
Showmaker.
as much as possible in those skirmishes.
Interesting.
And even though like
Only 9
Maokai
flashes this game.
LeBlanc isn't a combination that really inspires a ton of joy compared to like LeBlanc Lee Sin.
Oh,
If
I've
the
seen
Maokai
this.
lands a W, the root will follow up pretty convincingly, and they will see the bomb.
All right, aiming. Pretty cool skin there. I think there was a certain guy called Ghost. You got one of those.
He's going the Damwon,
immediately gets
the
hit by
Damwon Jin skin.
That doesn't feel great.
Easy little mana flow bound stack.
Yeah, there you go.
Auto attack, Q.
Trying to get a little bit back here as we'll have to keep track of how this bottom lane is going to go.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at the. I mean,
I hope it's not
was
that
saying
vegan
about the
Jhin
three
build.
players, because obviously Kingen, known for his Aatrox, Showmaker, the LeBlanc, and Moham for the Rel, but also Lucid on that Maokai, pretty high win rate.
Oh, Moham goes in while aiming is reloading. Subpar, that's going to mean a flash needs to come out. Ignite already used by both of these.
Some straight win for T1 there.
Yeah, and obviously aiming, reloading, the worst time.
Not the
but
right
it's
time
kinda
to going
similar
in for
Ziggs
Mohan.
In the sense that you have the burst of damage and then you have the downtime, so didn't play well around that timing.
Okay.
And ultimately loses a flash on it.
So Yone into Aatrox is basically just Zeus.
Yeah.
He's really good at that. I wonder how many of those Aatroxes were also Kingen.
I wonder who was the other
Pre-level
player who was like,
pre-level
you know what?
3,
Zeus
Faker
can do it, I can
wins
too,
the
it's
push here.
succeeded.
Once Showmaker gets a few
I
levels,
imagine it was like Doodoo or something.
the yep, now
That
it
would
starts
totally
getting
be him.
favored
Yeah.
to
You know,
LeBlanc.
in my mind here.
And Faker knowingly has to back off.
Didn't play this matchup
Oh god.
and then died of the grump?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, no.
But I think he lost that
No,
game.
he definitely lost like
Yeah, yeah.
the grump outplayed him, but he did pretty well in lane.
Definitely did. Man, that was a fun time.
Maybe I think that might have that was the other side. You know, that
Yep.
was one of the wins for the Aatrox. It was a good lane matchup.
Yeah, Kingen doing all right so
I think
far.
maybe for that one,
Only
they
down a
should
few
put
minions.
Aatrox plus Grom.
Owner's here.
Yeah, that's the tough part. If you can
Does
avoid
Showmaker know?
rock, then you really can get.
He can't jump in right
over the
now.
line.
Okay, here we
Showmaker
go.
could be in trouble. Does have, of course, the distortion.
He
but
did get
there's the
flashed
flash
on.
from
Yeah, no
Ono.
flash for
Really
Showmaker.
nicely played.
He's just gone.
No flash available for Showmaker. So that is first blood going down. Nicely.
He can't be
played.
doing that.
Beautifully played by Ona. Bit of a redemption.
You know the gank
after
timing.
some
He shouldn't be
hiccups
there.
in playoffs so far.
He should not be
and
there.
I think, you know, on LeBlanc, you have this sense of safety, a sense of untouchability. No flash, you are vulnerable.
Yeah. Gumayusi
Nice
taking a
trade
forward
back
shot
from
to the
aiming.
noggin. That is suboptimal. Not a whole lot of mana here for the Ziggs.
Yeah, it does have biscuits though. I mean, this is the thing: is a lot of Ziggs. You get the mana flow band, you get the early stacks, and then your biscuits give so much mana back that you can kind of just stay in lane a lot longer and wait for your spike.
Lucid's chilling
We do see
in the bush,
Lucid
looking
hanging
for
around.
maybe an angle.
Hasn't thrown a sapling though over the wall, I don't think so. Doesn't reveal his position.
Yeah. I'm going to give that one up.
It's
Does
mostly as a
instead
counter pick
decide
or
that he's gonna
counter
be
counter
heading
gank.
towards the top side. It wasn't
It's not the
Faker
end of the
that got
world
that
for
first
for
blood.
lane. Yeah,
The
Faker did
fact that it's
get the
Ono that
kill.
picks it up, I think, makes
So,
Showmaker a little bit happier here in this
Showmaker's
matchup.
gonna be
If it was
fine.
Faker, who then gets to go back and buy a bunch of extra items.
Yeah, maybe. I
Things
wonder
could
if you
be
see
more worrying.
the Hex Drinker tech. You know, we often see into LeBlanc, like 80 champions go on the early Hex Drinker.
Yep.
It does slow down your build a lot as a Corki. But I could see it making sense in this situation. So if you had gotten that kill, it'd be a lot closer to picking it up, and it would have been problematic.
He's here again.
Oh,
Just to repeat,
if at first you succeed, just do it again.
It's Carrier this time.
With
Carrier does have flash, so would be able to follow the distortion if they wanted to. And this is the timing before Showmaker gets 6.
Yep. Showmaker is just going to throw out a chain, doesn't hit it. Finds an electrocute though.
Faker really wanted to bait Showmaker to distortion and in. And Showmaker's like, I ain't falling for that one.
King is starting to struggle a little bit topside as
This
well.
time around, we're going to check this one out from Ona's perspective.
And just a Q flash there.
Yeah, nothing you can
follows
do
it
there. It's
perfectly.
so predicted.
The W's dodged by the LeBlanc, but yeah, it doesn't matter at that point. Really well played.
Yep, gorgeously done. In fact, starts off the Arctic Assault to make sure that he then distorts, and so he
Yeah,
knows
Kingan's not having a good time up
exactly
here.
what he has to do. Very nicely done there by Ona. Of course, his Sejuani has been pretty good so far this season.
And I think it gets difficult if Showmaker ends up behind. The top jungle 2v2 is borderline unplayable. You can see already the 1v1.
I don't think he's
14
playing
really
his
bad.
prestige
If
skin though.
Sejuani joins and it's Sejuani Yone against Aatrox Maokai, it's brutal. So definitely don't want to opt into that one. So it's not like you can really get too much help.
Is Showmaker going to do something here? He might.
Might be overextended here a little bit. No aftershock.
But there's the stun. Lucid's going to come in and knock back. Can they get the kill to Showmaker? They will. Showmaker got the kill. That's big. They can continue here as well. Moham is going to die. Carrier's going to drop though. Lucid just needs the tunnel. Yep, there it is. And Lucid picking up another one.
Punch goes the brambles.
Okay,
There goes the
DK is
Leona.
right back in this game.
And
Fourth shot
Gumayusi
onto
is
Guma.
fighting here
It's
towards
going
the
to
bottom
hit.
side.
Nice little
Overstep
shot.
of Omen with Ona without
Showmaker's
flash,
going to collect
like
this
he has
wave.
safety with his team
Zeus
backing
is
him
coming
up,
down.
and
Lucid
this
shouldn't
does
be here.
lead to
Corki's coming as
pressure on
well.
Grubs, but Zeus is going to scare
Okay.
Lucid away.
Lucid is going to get away.
The twisted
With the twisted advance, yep.
Twisted
Advance.
disengage.
Yep, or advance backwards.
Moham?
Moham is still here. Faker is still pushing forward.
Oh, come on, Moham.
Kind of wanted him to go a little bit further forward. Crash down does
Oh,
not
now
connect.
Owner gets
Just
to take
one
them.
grub. Going to be taken by D+.
And Lucid gets to sit back and kill some wolves.
Over to Owner by the looks of things, unless he does come
And then his blue
behind,
buff.
go for some sort of contest. You can see Moham still in the area trying to
Yeah,
threaten.
I think Ona
Yeah,
should
Carrier's in the area
that
too,
one,
though.
And then he has Smite up for the last, so should be safe. You can see Carrier and Faker moving into cover. So I think they're okay. T1 getting 2. Big Grubs early, fantastic with Ziggs. Now, Ona does see Showmaker.
Yeah, he's going to distort back. You can see Lucid wants to try and get this.
Ooh,
Does
this
secure
is
the blue buff,
aggressive.
But I think he's going to die for it. And there
Okay,
we go.
Owner took another
That's
one.
mine. And he's able to take down the tree now.
And
T1
now,
gonna
Kingan's in
cascade
trouble.
this towards the top lane as Kingan already
They have no
50%
TPs to
more,
cover.
trying to come in and defend,
There's
but
Kingan
there is
ult.
So much to defend from.
Zeus
There
big
is the
ult.
fate sealed, and it's exactly that.
Not good for
Zeus
not good for
helps
DK.
Just lock him down while Faker tidies it up, and they'll take plates as well.
Beautiful execution there. Carrier doing a great job on a Lucid. Takes aggro first there as well. And the angle, in that situation, you always want to try and hug the wall. That's what
It's a
everyone
2K
does
gold
in
lead
dive.
for
You hug
T1
the
at 7
wall, get
minutes.
behind the tower. And Zeus, you could see him lining it up and manages to find both targets with the ult. Really good execution. This is that initial play where Ona overstepped contesting this ward. The big thing is he queued in on Moham. That's the mistake here that cost him. No flash, you use your Q. It means the chains as a free connect. And it does backfire quite heavily for T1. So good punish there from D+. And in the ensuing fight, yes, We see Moham go down.
Yeah, Moham went
but,
to aggro
still
there,
ends up favored
unfortunately.
for D+.
But Twisted advances back on 3, 2, 1, bam.
Just finds Twisted Advance,
And
but
goodbye.
it can't stay good
Yeah,
for
I mean,
D+, unfortunately.
low here, and T1 sense it. That was Carrier finding a blindy flash.
Maokai had ult.
Played. And then here,
I mean, had flash,
you know,
rather.
Moham and King and Another in trouble,
And
so
ults,
they go
though.
against the wall. Look at this. Ease to the side, you see him lining it up. As soon as the Zenith Blade comes in, ults and hits both. Carrier's the one with aggro. The damage is there to follow up. Just really well played from G1.
Yep, Soul Unbound there to make sure that Zeus
Now
was
King is
never
down
in
20
any trouble
CS.
either. So now
this lane is over.
1800 gold the lead for T1. And remember, guys, this is not their serve. This is red side for T1. This would be catastrophic if D+ lost this one.
Oh, I'm getting the Fierce Dragon as well. You have the Grub's Edge, you get the Fierce Dragon. It's Cloud Ocean, so I mean T1, I'm hoping it's not a chem tech, but there's a lot of good souls still available.
Yeah.
Faker has gone for that early Hex Drinker, 202, so that extra gold. I mean, he's got Hex Drinker and a Ruby Crystal. It's going to be a hard target for Showmaker to really threaten. See him hit him there, and it just doesn't really do anything. But top lane is where it is really bleeding out right now. Already the tower's really low, and Kingen, if you take some bad trades, you're just losing your tower. And remember, this is a Ziggs team. If T1 ever want to move Guma up here, he can just finish it off. He has TP. They might look to do that in the next minute or so.
That's not looking good here at all.
It's looking really rough for King, and you can see
For
67
Kingen, yeah.
91.
He's down almost 30 CS now. Closing in on 30.
Absolutely absurd.
You know, honestly, the only reason I'd say you wouldn't move the Ziggs up here is if you want to extend the laning phase, because Kingen is having a horrible time. And you can see, it looks like D+ might be like, yeah, we need to end this sooner rather than later. They are bringing
missing
their
CS
entire
as well.
team up, and they're like, Kingen,
Really
just please
unfortunate.
go somewhere else. Don't. And Kingen's like, yeah, I'll.
They might look for an angle here onto Zeus. Jin is here.
Knockup, Deadly Flourish.
Here they go. They're going to try for a dive.
As this
Owner and
game's
Carrier on the way,
given
though.
up the play.
They know. They
The
know.
wall goes Carrier, though, gets a control ward
They're
down.
still going for the play, though.
Nature's
They're still going for the play.
grasp.
It's going to miss aiming.
The follow-up. There's the ulti out.
Moham's really low on health.
Can just rebind. And Moham, too low to fight once again.
They're looking for this.
mitigation
Guma has
here
ult.
of that top lane aggression.
He got out,
Gorgeous
aiming, he's gonna
on,
cleanse it.
Able to crash.
Are they going to still
his way
dive?
out of the Mega Inferno bomb,
Okay, he has to
but
flash away
all
from the
players
Leona
coming
ult.
through, everything flying
Pole's going to land into
down.
Owner.
Decent
Baker's in
knockup
trouble,
there.
though.
Baker could be in
Lucid
trouble.
got him. Showmaker.
Lucid able to find that one. And that should be the tree being able to lock this one down. The flash over. The
Q
barrel
got him.
smash to
Okay,
come
Jin
on
is
through.
ulting.
Meanwhile, the fight
Zeus is throwing down damage.
continuing. The curtains have been called, but I don't think it's for DK.
Leona
I guess on the
missed
other
the
side,
Q.
Zenitblade going to miss there as you saw Moham trying to drag Carrier over, but he's still very healthy. T1 unable to find anything, but it was DK trying to make the play.
Yeah, TP flag.
Oh, God.
In.
Yeah, we are.
What's going on here?
we
Showmaker's
might go
teleport
deep
flanking.
Once again, Showmaker looking for that angle.
So scrappy, so scrappy. And D+ ended up getting more
Yeah,
kills.
very
out of this, but,
scrappy.
you know, they make that big concerted effort to try and punish Zeus. It doesn't really pay off. And in the back and forth that comes after, they don't die. And D+ was honestly getting
Ow.
close.
A lot of damage.
Yeah, aiming gets a big gasp from the crowd,
Yeah.
but otherwise not too much more. He's just going to go back home. T1.
I don't know. I don't really know what DK can do to get back into this one at this point, honestly. It's going to be tricky.
Oh man, and that tower top's gone.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest. Auto W probably gonna be enough. Close to, not far off. So Showmaker's here to try and defend. Guma is a little bit low. That's the only thing. So maybe they can't push up right now. But if they want that tower,
Yeah,
it is
Showmaker
them
can
to
defend.
take. And here,
What happened here?
Faker rotating over. It says my team is fine. I'll go back. Dashes into Showmaker because with the Hex Drink he's so confident.
He got really low
and
there.
nearly actually gets him, and then Lucid's there. And that's the unfortunate thing.
And the Q,
good
the
move from
WQ.
Lucid, but maybe if Faker was able to get like one more auto off with a flash, could have got it.
The Q.
Trades there, and Lucid
It's
does
good.
clean up, gets 400 gold for that.
Nice
Yeah.
While that
takedown.
was happening, you know, Zeus piloting this Yone, just it's not even just the fact
It's a 40
that
CS
he
lead
can
now.
set up these big plays, he's winning
It's
lane.
looking really rough for the
But the fact
Aatrox.
they collapse onto him that many members and he gets out without even really losing any health, kind of insane.
Yeah, and no one died outside of Faker in that play. It was, I believe it was 2 and 5.
Yeah, it was
Throughout that
just that
whole
one.
thing. And it was all just
You need to
T1
get
playing
Zeus out of this
defense
lane as soon as
on
possible.
that top side.
If you're
And that
DK,
meant that,
you need to do something.
This matchup in the top lane is
They're going to dive
limited
Showmaker here.
on T1
You
side.
can't,
Now
there's no
moving
wave.
towards a 50 CS gap. Like, this is just nuts. Blind Aatrox, never something we've been that much of a fan of here in the LCK.
Yeah, I feel like
And
it was
we're
when
beginning to see why.
Aatrox was giga broken.
Okay, he
God,
dodged
okay,
this.
well, the world is ending.
Few
for
misses.
who is the question as Carrier is taking up the turret for a really long time. And Kingen was lit on fire.
I feel like there's an angle there
Still
for
have to
Kingen
use
to
his
get a
ulti,
kill onto Leona,
still value.
or to at least
There
pull
was
a
that time in,
flash.
like, spring where both Zeus and Kingen were picking it, but that was when it was like the lethality build and it was super overtuned.
Yep.
Camp is not the
Are
same.
they just
right now.
rediving? They are.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, let's try again. As
The ult is gonna miss.
okay,
He can't get
the
out
ulti
though.
did
Is he
come
gonna
on
go?
through there from Zeus.
Second
Did a
Q is gonna
decent
land.
job, as
Then there's the
there is
Zillion
Mega
bomb.
Inferno bomb, and he's
And
not gonna
Faker
be able
can take
to
it.
dodge that. Faker just ends
Really well
Kingen.
played by Kingen, but it's just not
So
enough.
3 versus 1. That
He's
is
too far
going to go
behind.
Technically 3.5, I guess, because Gumayushi offered an R button.
Now they got
I
to
will
push
say,
this.
though, you know, T1 ahead. Things are looking
That's
good
another
for them.
wave that
Zeus is really
Kingen will
strong,
lose.
But there's, if you
Gonna
look,
bump
the
it up to
towers
50
decided
CS
both
stiff.
on 2 plates. I'm of the opinion that they should have moved Guma and picked up both of these, not really utilizing the Ziggs to the maximum potential. But here, Kingen did what he could. He dodges away from the ult at the end with that dash, but you know, this is like you're
That was
scoring,
close.
but he's just never able to change his fate, really, sadly.
Yeah.
Aatrox's not the best champion at defending against those dives, and not as slippery as a Yone is.
Certainly not what he used
Yeah,
to
I
be.
still don't think
when
Aatrox
it
was the right
comes
pick.
to Surviving.
I think Jin,
Lucid now looking for a
the
little bit of an opportunity
Jace
on this
would have been
Red
better.
Barrel, but I'm starting to feel the
Just to have more
apprehension
poke.
from D+
To set up LeBlanc.
in this game. Glacial
Okay,
Prison
aiming's
gonna
caught
connect
and
onto AE,
cleanse.
cleanses it immediately. The flank for the Aatrox. I mean, Kingen just needs a way to be useful.
Does it
in
land?
this
It
game.
does
Deadly
land.
Flourish is fantastic there, but just not quite enough.
doesn't
Bit of an
matter.
overreach there as T1 just looking to find their angle. They want to make sure that they have exactly the right
It's a
play
3k gold
made.
lead now for T1.
Guma's recalling lower mana. You know, he could potentially even TP to bot and just take the tower if he really wanted. It looks like he's going to come in nades. I'm not sure about this because the Herald's already gone.
At the end of the day,
I'm not really sure what you
the late game Jin,
achieve.
I
once
think
he
they
hits
wanna
4
get
items,
this
will win the
frag.
game.
I guess that's the
Ooh,
game
very
plan.
well played
They
by
are moving
Guma.
towards it, but this might sacrifice mid-tier 1. If they just Herald, I guess Guma's moving to defend it. It's a little bit back and forth.
Perry going to get chained up momentarily.
He's going the vegan Jin build.
Faker,
He has to
he's
wait
going
till
to
4
move down
items then.
towards the bottom side, and they
Which is
do
not good
manage to
because
grab
T1 have double
themselves the
dragon.
Give up pressure around mid, though. Let's see.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to stop the Herald at this point.
Hextech Soul. That is a big deal. Let's address that after a potential fight does perhaps happen here. As no,
Faker's
looks
gonna
like
take
Faker gonna be taking this
first
out
pick.
turret on the bottom lane, and Kingen with some spare time, able to at least hit the turret in the top lane. Zeus moving up there now, should be able to defend. And as we
Nice
can
dodge.
see, not going to be Kingen sticking around. Does not want to bite off more than he can chew, and absolutely is going to be the case there. As Lucid now possibly in trouble as Ona does move forward. Trading some cues there as Deadly Flourish is going to connect.
does
on him.
land.
Nicely done.
So T1 get the dragon.
No, it's the
you know,
W. Sorry.
Hextech Soul obviously
Here
a big
comes
win for
Carrier,
them.
though.
They're now looking top for Kingen, though. He is healthy. You can
Guma's
see
gonna
Guma's
just ult.
moving to ult, though, on top of this.
Yeah, and we have the World Ender up
TP
and
coming
available.
in.
The chains did connect,
Yeah, there's
but
nothing he
he's
can
just
do.
dead.
Showmaker, he does get the Yone. That's big.
Onto the Yone, who was tanking the turret at the same time. Carrier.
Stun does land, ignite. Here we go, W is gonna land. Just needs to keep autoing. Q auto, and he's gone. Double kill for Showmaker. That's big.
Yeah, good TP coming in for Showmaker to clean that up.
Okay, he stops it. Oh, he knocked him out of it.
Yep, Deadly Flourish actually going to be brambly smashed away from.
That's really big for Showmaker,
not
though.
exactly what we're looking for there.
So
As Moham, he's in the enemy jungle.
I think the takeaway from this is Showmaker is getting very strong. Kingen is pretty useless, but I think that's
It was blind Aatrox, yeah.
not really much you can do about that one. But Showmaker is becoming a big threat, and that is a concern for T1.
That's why I think
Still really
Jace
far
was
ahead, They
better.
still have 2 dragons in pocket. This
If
game
you
is
can get
definitely still
set
in
up
their
Showmaker,
control.
you're set.
But this might be a pain point for them as the game goes on. We see here the CC's laid well, the ult's on top with that TP coming in. They have to spend so much time under tower.
Zeus took
takes so much damage.
4 tower
there's no
shots.
realistic way he's getting out of that one. Actually think maybe he should have just saved the flash. But Carrier also ends up going down. For their sins,
Yeah. Nicely played here by Showmaker to
Yeah, very well
make
played
sure
by
he
Showmaker.
distorts past Carrier, make sure the Zenith Blade is the most difficult to land.
Lucid is in
Right
trouble,
by,
but here's Moham.
Glacial
I just didn't
Prison
let him
comes
die.
down. Lucid is not very
Oh, nice
tanky.
flash.
He has to flash to get himself out of the Mega
Yeah, he's
Inferno.
gonna live.
Oh, the rocket almost able to take him down.
He's
there
gonna
by
ult. Here he
Faker, and now
comes.
He's coming back in. The Magnet Storm.
Moham is dead, though.
Phenomenal, but
Aiming
it
does
is
no
still
damage
Moham
still.
falling here. Kingen is just way too weak to join this fight, and it's a double kill for Faker. Showmaker nowhere in sight, and the curtains. Is it going to be enough here to be able to lock this
Okay,
one
nice
up? The
fourth
last
shot
bullet
onto
doesn't
Faker,
really
but
do too much.
Not too much they can do here.
I think they thought they had it. Maybe they thought they had more damage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
take a
I
look
feel
at the
like
build
you
from
need
aiming. He
Showmaker
does
to
no
put the
damage
work
right
in.
now.
You need him there. You need him to
He
get the
does
damage
negative
down.
damage.
Faker's really fed right
Yeah.
now. He's going to be basically having his 2-item spike plus the Hex Drinker. You know, it's the spot where normally you'd have that 2-item spike, and he's got that bonus 1,300 gold item. So he is scary right now, and he just shreds everyone. You know, Lucid and Moham have the preconception that they're actually tanky. They're not, compared to this team for T1. They're getting melted.
Stealing away the red buff here.
Gold lead almost. Showmaker now potentially going to face check as well, as he does do exactly
Yeah, has
that.
to ult back out of there.
And is then just going to leave.
Are they going to contest?
And I think a big thing with LeBlanc is here being fed is fantastic. But LeBlanc operates
They did not
around
steal.
playing around vision. You know, dipping in
steal.
and out, getting poked down. Really, D+ need to find a scenario where Showmaker can get the work done. And I think until they do that, they're going to lose any fight they try and set up for. Especially if they're relying on Kingen.
Oh, aiming in after flash. Does do so kind of nonchalantly. It felt like a nonchalant flash.
It feels like we've had this cycle of aiming just burning sums in the last, like it was cleansed a couple of times, now flash, where it's like, okay, someone's thrown at him and you immediately use the sums.
Are they going to look
and it's
for
the
a
right
pick on
choice, but it
Zeus
just
here?
shows the threat on the side
I think
of
they are.
T1. Oh, Zeus in trouble.
Here comes
Well, they're going
Lucid.
to come on through here.
King
as
and
they're
ulted.
trying to dodge
Double
these
TP coming
views.
out.
Does do so. Andy, and now Lucid. is
Oh,
making his
Showmaker
way
missed.
forward. Teleport
Do they get him? Do they get him?
everywhere. And
Okay,
the
they do
ulti
get
does
him,
come on down.
but it's
a
traded
1-4,
double
but
kill
Faker's
for
gonna be able to trade
Faker.
another one back in the end. And now
Aiming's
turns
here.
Up, he's like, what did I miss? And as it turns out, aiming, he missed quite a bit.
Owner.
As that
Oh,
did
aiming
miss.
going to cleanse
Owner's
it.
able to take down aiming
King
with the,
Mohan completely whiffs the
glacial
Q
prison,
to
or
jump
at least
in.
hit him with it. Not able to get
Showmaker
through
is going to
the
drop.
Showmaker
Goodbye.
instead. Owner's able to collect that kill also.
Yeah, this one's over.
And T1 kind of just running away with it.
This Corki is just monster fed. They leave open Showmaker's LeBlanc, a pick that so many teams have respect banned, and Faker, who's had a rough season, is taking over this game. Get the consistent damage down. Doesn't quite finish off Lucid this last rocket. Look how close it is.
Yeah.
Leaves them on slivers. But then the re-engage comes in. Lucid ults, but he can't join the fight. Moham gets melted. Aiming is hitting Carrier, doing no damage. And Kingen, he thinks he's got owner, but the locket shield was there just as the insurance bonus. And then here, Zeus waits so long
Double
to use
TP.
the E. Buys as much time as possible, does get his ult off before going down, catches the Maokai as well. Yes, he dies, but he sets up for the Demolition Squad to clean up.
Yeah, gorgeously done. And then Ona gets hit just in time. Glacial Prison gets fired forward, but you saw exactly what they wanted. They really wanted to kill LeBlanc, and Faker will get his target. That should be T1 locking down Soul Point as well. There is absolutely no way D+ can get over here. And we need to reiterate, I mean, look at how linear this gold lead is for T1 as they extend that one ever further. Baron now spawned, but there are bounties on the Rift. And this is a red side win.
Yeah, absolutely. This is D+ with side selection with blue side, not opting to go for the Ziggs and paying for it, but really the Corki has been the star of the show.
Oh, there's another Magnus Storm to come in here. Faker
Oh
actually
boy,
went
here we
all over
go.
the wall.
Ziggs
In
ult.
theory, that's what they were going for.
Now
Kingan
Kingan's
finding a
dead.
flank angle. Is he actually able to help lock down any of these?
No, Yone's
going to
get it. Wait, Showmaker did get it.
Gets in there. They take down Ona, and back goes
The auto
Showmaker
attack
now.
goes and
Actually
gets it.
tries to deceive them, but it's not going to work.
Kingen?
As now
No.
underneath the turret goes Zeus. He's able to tank it up. Faker able to get the 1-2.
Lucid's on vision.
that final punch. And Lucid going in, just seeing whether he can get a twisted advance to lock it down, but Zeus is toying with them now. This is T1 through and through, and they are absolutely
next.
dominating.
It just feels like they're not even sweating. Right now, Faker in all these fights, with these threats flying around, the Maokai.
That's a lot of kills.
That is a lot of kills. Lumet getting that achievement. But as I was saying, you know, we're seeing these fights, threats flying all over the place. Kingen comes in, Lucid comes in, Showmaker comes in, and Faker's just navigating it, consistently dealing damage the whole time. Unfazed right now.
Nothing they
Looking
can really
very
do here.
informed.
Oh yeah.
This one's
is
pretty
a
much over.
brilliant performance by T1. And this is a
Now
bounce
T1 just
back
sets up
that
for
I
Baron.
think
They have huge
a
advantage.
lot
They
of
can take
people
any fight they
kind of
want.
expecting, right? Because it has happened in the past.
And if you look, Faker, Kingen comes in, and he knows the TP is on the other side. He knows the Maokail's there. Expectation he's going to Valkyrie from the Aatrox. He's like,
And
no,
this is
I'm
gonna
just
be
gonna
game,
keep doing
you know,
damage.
honestly.
Showmaker was going to go for Faker, knows he doesn't have the damage, goes for Owner instead, dies. And this whole time, Faker's just doing damage.
Unless there's a
Challenge.
massive throw
And
at
then
Baron
here as
somehow.
Well, Zeus baits out Lucid.
Yeah. Didn't even realize Lucid was standing on a ward that entire time. And they are able to take him down. Now the Baron has been started
this
up.
one's not stealable.
Gaming doesn't have his ulti up and available. And Carrier will be able to Break the blast cone. That will
And
guarantee
goodbye.
that this Baron
Ziggs
does
ult.
fall. And now Zeus looking for an angle. Doesn't find the ulti. Does get the flash out from Lucid, though.
You know, just don't let him near the pit, and Lucid can't steal the Baron.
They don't see King
Kingen's on
though.
a flank,
Whoa.
but
How did he get there?
yeah, I'm not sure this 0-6 Aatrox is
No,
really that much of a threat.
it's a cool, like, flank position, though. It's over the wall he goes.
Completely
There's
missed
so much
everything.
punch right now as the Magnet Storm comes in from Moham. But
Aiming
he's
does
just
no damage
free
either.
Lucid cannot get in there. And D+, they're just going to back away.
And you can see
There's nothing DK can do here.
obviously, because this Aatrox is weak, D+ have to move up to allow him to flank. If he goes solo, he's just going to die. But the second D+ move forwards, T1 immediately pull back. Guma disengages, and it's a Ziggs Corki. They both have ways of creating space, and the punishment is this. Tier 2 tower down mid, T1 moving straight up towards the top side where that Tier 2 tower is, and Kingen, you are not able to defend this. I think the thumbs up is the right call.
Yep, I think Keegan kind of realizing that it's just not quite going to work, as now they look to try and layer in a bunch
he's
of
just
CC
gone.
onto
He's out
the
free.
unbound soul.
There's
of
nothing they can
Yone.
do.
That's not gonna work.
It's just way too big. It's an 11k gold lead.
T1 now with a
It's just
4,000
unwinnable for
gold
DK. They don't have the scaling either.
outlay. It's not too bad here for the squad as we have a look at this fight one more time. Optimistic on that flank from Kingen, and
thing
it's
is-
Moham that pays the price.
I can't fault D+ for looking for this sort of play, because I think you have to look for these, but the problem is Kingen's just too weak. The rest of the engage isn't fast enough to get there in time. Moham gets shredded immediately.
Aiming needs 2 more
and
items before he can do any
nothing really
damage.
comes from it. You know, I think part of this is compositional issues. I think the top lane matchup is rough, but also just didn't get off the ground running, which they really needed to with this composition. And now T1 looking towards that bot lane tower. And it's just, you have to send 5 members here. You have to be like, we are ready to fight right now. That's the only thing that discourages T1 from immediately taking it. And you see aiming moves up towards mid to clear the wave, and the bot tower is going to go.
Let's see if Moham can do something. Carrier smashing though.
Moham is going
Jhin
to
ult.
take the Hextech gate.
And I missed the first one. Second one landed to Faker. Third one whiffs. And he doesn't get a 4-shot off because Zeus came flying over.
Not on my watch. Good sidestep there from Aiming.
But he's going to get CC'd up. Does he get...
thrown back? Aiming, can he
Oh.
find a deadly flourish? He does.
Doesn't have enough damage though.
And Zeus just walks it off because there is zero follow-up from that far away.
Supports are having fun.
Whatever's happening here, some supportal combat, as Doa did say.
Let them do their thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
just wandering around. One's got a lance, one's got a sword and shield. It's like a Renaissance fair fight, you know, between the two of them. Oh no, the real damage is coming in as Moham just wants to. He wanted to deny the kill to Yone. It's not going to work. He pressed Q.
They delay the kill. Moham's dead for 20 seconds. Hextech Soul is up. This game was already in a borderline unwinnable spot. Add Hextech Soul to the mix, and
I don't. So, like, what's like? You can't really get more over than over though, because over's still over.
Yeah. Well, no, you can.
Oh.
It's what you say when you're on walkie-talkies. When you stop talking, you say over.
Yeah.
You've done the conversation, you say...
Over and out.
There you go.
Oh, so this is over and out.
This game's over and out.
Oh, baby, I like that. We haven't done that one before.
So DK need to win on blue side and then win on red side, which they almost did in game 2.
Over and out, you know?
That's all they can do now, realistically.
And it doesn't matter how like irrelevant or meaningless a conversation is. Put on a walkie-talkie.
Oh, so much more fun.
So much more fun.
Oh,
just call you walkie-talkie your friend. You took one of the meats, right?
Yeah.
It's like late at night. You're like, hey, you there? Over?
Yeah.
Oh man.
You can even talk about the fruit bowl. You know, it's like any apples left. Over.
And you don't actually care if there are apples
No, you
left.
don't. And he's like, bring me an apple though. And then you just don't even eat the apple. You just play Nintendo instead. It's okay. T1 looking to push in and end the game. No Baron up just yet. 2 minutes on that one. As D+, I mean, this is a circling of the drain if ever we've seen one, especially with that Hextech Soul. Look, that's just poke damage from a solar flare, and then the real
Goodbye.
poke damage. Oh God!
GG.
Says nope. to
Going to
the
game 4.
Jhin. And now King is trying to get out of there. The world is
Nice ult from Moham.
And there's the ult.
Zeus whips another ult.
Tanks up the turret a whole bunch, but
Doesn't
it
matter.
doesn't matter at all. There go the turrets.
That's
And
what happens when you're up
T1
14K
says
gold.
over and out to game 3 and says hello to match point.
They managed to take down D+ on blue side. They're pumping the damage numbers a bit here, but they will end the game.
All right.
T1, I think, you know, obviously
I'm
going
going to
into
call
series,
streaming there because I'm tired.
we haven't seen